You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Here we have the famous temptress from ancient Egypt, Cleopatra. Her beauty almost brought about the destruction of Caesar, Mark Antony, and the Roman Empire. And now, if you will follow me, the last group of figures in our little wax museum. The piece de resistance, if I may say so. The most infamous, black-hearted killers of all time. This is not for the faint of heart, so if there are any who would prefer to stay behind...
I don't like this place.
Come on, honey. They're made out of wax.
But...
No? Very well, then. Feast your eyes upon... Jack the Ripper, Henri Landru, and the dreaded Burke and Hare. It's Burke who's smothering the poor lady with a pillow, while Mr. Hare assists by holding her feet to the bed. And last but not least, in the sailor's garb, Albert Hicks, about to sink his gleaming axe into the skull of his hapless victim, one Martin Senescu. Move in, please.
They look so real.
Closer. Closer.
But not too close.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Senescu, the curator of Murderer's Row.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry if I startled you.
I thought he was one of the dummies.
Oh, nothing to be afraid of.
Perhaps not, young man. But who can tell what evil lurks in the heart of the man standing next to you?
Go ahead, Martin. Introduce your friends.
With pleasure. Albert W. Hicks, mate on the oyster smack E.A. Johnson, a gentleman. Yet one day, in 1860, off the Atlantic coast, he murdered everyone in his crew with an axe, exactly like this one. Why did he go mad? I'm afraid we'll never know. Not to mention Burke and Hare, two more monsters of their time. But do they look like monsters? What torment drove them so late in life to behave like ghouls? You see here how they suffocated their victims. A technique called burking. Think of the agonies they endured.
Which one's he talking about?
Search me.
Both of them, sir. All of them. Surely it's dreadful to be murdered, as our victim here would tell you, if she could talk. But to commit murder, to take a life with your own hands, again and again, and not be able to stop yourself. Can you begin to imagine the horror?
Nope, but why don't you tell us about it?
I wish I could. But somewhere in the world, now, at this very moment, there is someone who can.
Yeah? Who?
Well, no one knows yet. But if his torment is great enough, and he kills as these poor creatures did, then future generations will know. For he will end up here, immortalized in wax, remembered as you and I will never be, like Henri Landru, so filled with love and hate. He loved nearly 300 women in his lifetime, spinsters and lonely widows. He too must have felt agony as he strangled the life out of them. A master of the garret, identical to the one you see in his hands.
That looks like some kind of cord.
Just a piece of string. Let me see that.
Get away from there. Get away from there.
I was only...
Mr. Sinescu is right. The figures are not to be touched. They are too rare and valuable.
Besides, the museum can't be held responsible for what might happen to you. And here, another soul in torment. The Ripper himself. Of all the faces in London's Whitechapel district, which was his? And why did he feel driven to kill those pathetic drabs with one sweep of his knife? Identical to the blade you see before you. Step closer, young lady.
What?
Go on. It's only a prop. Lean forward. There. It's quite all right. Look deep into his eyes and remember them so you'll never fall prey to such a man yourself. A man who carried a long, sharp weapon which he slashed across women's throats. Like this.
That knife, it swung at me. It almost...
Spring in the arm. Pretty good trick.
A trick, yes, but one that serves to remind us how near death is to all of us. When we look at Hicks, at Burke, and Hare, at Landru and the Ripper, we see what appear to be ordinary men. What devils pushed them to their bloody fate? We can only guess. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Mr. Sinescu. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our tour of Ferguson's museum. Exit to your right, please.
Mr. Martin Sinescu, a gentleman and the curator of Murderer's Row in Ferguson's Wax Museum. He looks after these replicas with care and dedication, and he ponders why ordinary men are driven to commit mass murder. What Mr. Sinescu does not know is that the groundwork has already been laid for a special kind of madness, a torment found only in the Twilight Zone.
There now, Mr. Landru. Collar turned up just so. Easy to see why you're a real lady killer. We have to do something about that suit.
Martin?
Yes, Mr. Ferguson?
I'd like to talk to you.
All right. I'll be through here in a moment.
That can wait. I think we'd better discuss it in my office.
All right. If you like, sir. Is it something I've done or haven't done?
No, nothing like that. Sit down.
Very well.
Martin, I'm abandoning the museum.
Abandoning?
I'm afraid so.
Is this a joke, sir?
No.
But you can't. You mustn't, sir.
I know how you feel, Martin, but there isn't any choice. When I first opened the museum 30 years ago, I'd never dreamed I'd see this day. But the day is here, Martin, and we will just have to face it.
30 years, sir.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't make it more difficult than it is.
I'm sorry.
I hate this, Martin. You're the best employee a man could have. The way you've run the Murderer's Row exhibit, why, I don't think you ever missed a day's work.
No, never. How many more days?
None. This was the last.
What about the wax figures?
I haven't decided yet.
Sir, we can open another museum. We'll move everything somewhere else.
I'm not as young as I once was. I could use a rest.
But, sir, I'll do all the work. You won't have to lift a finger.
I appreciate that, Martin, but it would be foolish.
Foolish? Foolish? Why?
We have become passé. People aren't interested in wax museums anymore. Look at the numbers, it's all here. Our attendance figures, our profits, but mostly our losses. This year has been the poorest of all. There's even a news story about the closing of the Grand Guignol.
Surely not.
The handwriting's on the wall. seriously, what do we offer? The great lovers of history? The discovery room? Scientists? That isn't why people came here. That isn't why at all. What they really came to see was your murderer's row. We've always known that. But they've been coming in decreasing numbers. And you know why? Because the evening news offers them fears we could never match. The wars, the atrocities, the perversions, they've all ruined our chamber of horrors. People are blasé. They think they've outgrown the need to be frightened. They already live in fear day in, day out. It's the world, Martin, and the world has changed. No, it would be foolish to open another museum.
Maybe it's the location or the exhibits. Remember how people came after we installed the Ripper's arm with the knife and the spring mechanism?
That was years ago. They're simply not interested anymore.
But what's going to happen to them? Landru and Hicks and the others.
If I could sell them, I would. But there is no market for wax figures.
Mr. Ferguson, you're not thinking of destroying them, are you? I mean, they were meant to live forever.
Martin, I tell you, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're forgetting something. Come with me.
Martin...
Look at Landru. His eyes. Don't you see the shy, frightened little choir boy he once was? You seem to have forgotten that these figures are the work of the great Henry Guillemond, the only ones he created outside of Europe.
I'm afraid it doesn't make any difference now.
I don't think I could stand it if these figures were destroyed. It would be like losing 5 close friends.
I won't destroy them, Martin. I give you my word. But where would I store them? You know how vulnerable they are to changes in temperature.
I could take them.
You?
Yes.
What would you do with them?
I wouldn't put them in an ugly warehouse, I'll tell you that. They need constant care. I'll put them in my basement.
That's ridiculous. Think about it. What would Emma say to having the figures of 5 famous murderers in her basement?
Oh, she wouldn't mind. She rarely goes in the basement. It's my space. She'll understand. I'll put air conditioning down there and a heater for colder days. Oh, you'll see. I'll take care of them, just as I always have.
You haven't eaten your breakfast.
I'm not hungry. They should have arrived by now.
They'll get here when they get here. Now, how long do we have to store them?
Not long. What time is it?
You asked me that 5 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe something happened. It's not like moving furniture, you know. They should have let me ride in the truck. What if they dropped one of the crates?
There they are now. Just relax.
You Martin Sinescu?
Yes, are they all right?
The boxes? They okay. What do you want?
Look, carry them to the rear of the house and down to the basement. Carefully.
Sign here.
With pleasure, and please, hurry. It's getting warm.
What?
I say, it's getting warm outside. They're very delicate. They can't stand more than 80 degrees.
Mr. Sinescu?
Yes?
Miller's Appliances. Got your air conditioner in the van. Where do you want it?
Put it there, the basement window. Please, hurry.
I'll do my best.
You bought an air conditioner?
I had to.
How much did it cost?
Don't worry about that.
Well, I am worried about it.
Please, leave me alone. Just leave me alone with my friends, all right? Now, if you don't mind, I have to go downstairs. Ooh, feels cool enough. Now then, gentlemen, Bloody Jack, Jack the Ripper, how are you today? None the worse for wear, I see. Oh, my. Cape's a bit shabby, though.
Martin, are you down there?
Yes, sir. Positively threadbare.
Martin,
Yes?
are you fussing with the Ripper's cape again?
No. Yes. No. It's his hat. His hat is going to need cleaning and blocking before long. In fact, all their clothes could stand it. It's been almost a year since Mr. Ferguson let me do that.
Martin.
Emma, listen to me. The truth is, these men need clothes.
Honestly, Martin, you pay more attention to those murderers than you ever did to me.
Emma, they're a trust, a sacred trust. These figures were made by Guy Lamont. They're masterpieces.
All right, so they're masterpieces. But you told me it would only be for a few days. Now, they've been here for weeks. I've been nice about it, Martin. You can't say I haven't. How long is this going to go on?
I can't find anybody to finance the museum. What's that?
The electric bill. You see how much this air conditioner is costing us, running around the clock?
Well, you know how hot it's been. Oh my. That is high, isn't it?
I'd like to know how we can go on paying it. Martin, there's no more money in the bank.
I know. But you mustn't worry. I promise you, I'll think of something. Live with them as long as I have, and you'll come to love them.
Love them?
One day, they cease to be strangers to you, and you want to say good morning to them and ask them how they passed the night. And when that happens, Emma, I tell you, Emma, where are you going, Emma?
So, I just don't know what to do. I mean, we can't borrow any more against the house.
That's true. There's no chance for a refi without proof of income.
And then today, when the electric bill came, I realized we've been spending a fortune just to keep the basement cool.
You should have told me about this.
Oh, I know, but I didn't want to bother you.
I'm also your brother, remember?
Oh, Dave.
Do you want me to help?
I didn't come here to ask you for a handout.
Don't be silly. We're family. And believe it or not, I've always kind of liked the guy. But what's happening now?
It's the first time that anything has come between us. I hate those murderers.
I'll stop by and talk to him.
It won't do any good.
Then you talk to him, Emma. But not the way you have before. Lay it on him. Tell him it's those stupid dummies or you. And if that doesn't work, well, there is another way.
What?
Air conditioners break down.
Emma? Emma? Is that you? Where have you been?
Do you care?
Where did you get those groceries? I thought you said we didn't have any money left.
Dave gave me some cash.
Oh, no. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. You told your brother.
Martin, we can't go on living like this.
I'll borrow some money from Mr. Ferguson.
Borrowing isn't going to solve anything. Now, Martin, I know what those figures mean to you, but...
But what, Emma? What?
I simply will not have them in this house 1 minute longer. Martin, once they're away from here, you'll be a different man. You'll see. You've lived with wax dummies so long, you've forgotten how to be a human being.
No, I haven't. What kind of friend do you think I am? I cannot desert them now, not after all these years. They need me. they'd be lost.
Martin, they're not alive. They don't need anybody. Honey, it's not natural.
I know it's not natural, but it's my job. I'm not the only husband who brings his work home with him. This was your brother's idea, wasn't it? Well, you go back and tell him to mind his own business.
So it's hard to know where it's heading. Chances are we're in for another ride tomorrow.
And that concludes our broadcast day. This channel will return to the air at 6 a.m. with the early report. Until then, we bid
Are you asleep?
Good night.
God forgive me. It's time for the air conditioner to break. It's so dark down here and cold. Well, it won't be for much longer. Where's the fuse box? Let's see now. Which one is for the air conditioner? I should have brought a flashlight. I can't see a thing. Here it is. Good. What? Who's there? What's happening?
Where are you? Emma? Emma? Are you down in the basement? What are you doing? Emma? Oh, where's the light switch? Ah, that's better. Emma! 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 Oh, good Lord, what happened? Your throat. For the love of Emma. Who could have... Oh, you. The Ripper's knife? The blood? Oh, so... No! I hate to bury you down here, Emma. I know how much you hate the basement, but I don't have any money. I know I should report it to the police. Who would believe me if I told them you had your throat cut by Jack the Ripper? You just bumped into the Ripper in the dark and his spring arm went off. It was an accident. Besides, if I go to prison, who will take care of the figures? There. Now for the cement. Oh, poor Emma. But it's too late to tell her anything now.
Emma?
Oh, no. It's her brother.
Martin, you in there? Emma? Martin? Where are you?
I gotta lock the basement door.
Martin, are you in the basement?
Yes. Yes. Is that you, Dave? I'm down here.
Open the door, will you?
I can't.
Why not?
I'm painting the stairs. Look, give me a second. I'll go out the cellar door and come in the kitchen.
Okay.
Where's Emma?
She went out to get some air.
Just as well. Mind if I sit down?
Why? What do you want?
You sit down too.
Dave, look, I don't have time. I'm in the middle of something. Now, just tell me what you want.
Emma came to see me yesterday. You didn't treat her square when you brought those dummies home.
That's been changed.
Well, now, I guess I had you pegged wrong. You got rid of them.
Yes.
Must have been pretty hot in here last night, huh?
What?
For a bunch of wax dummies. Hey, what's that humming noise?
I don't hear anything.
It sounds like it's coming from the basement. No, is that the air conditioner?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you driving at?
Why's this door locked?
I told you, the steps are wet from paint.
I think you locked it because you don't want me going down there.
I'll thank you to leave now.
All right. I don't want to cause trouble for Emma, so I'll go. But have Emma call me when she gets back, here?
I will. Emma? Boys? You can breathe easy. I'm going to bed now. Sweet dreams. Good night.
Huh. Locked up tight as a drum, huh? Now, what's so important down there he didn't want me to see? Window's too dirty to see in. So, I guess I'll just have to force it open. Whoa, air conditioner's on all right. Cold as a tomb down here. It's so dark. Let me light a match. Oh, a dummy in a sailor suit with an axe. Oh, Martin, old boy, you need help. You really do. Ugh, will you look at these two? Plug ugly. And two more big ones. Oh, some knife. Looks real. What the heck? Oh, a shovel. Fresh cement? What is he trying to cover up? Blasted match. Who's there? Who's there? Wait. What the? Where's the axe?
Hello? What's going on? Who's here? Hicks. Where's your axe? Dave. Dave. Oh no. Mr. Hicks. When I took your axe away from you and put it up in the rafters where you couldn't reach it, I tried to make sure that nothing like this could happen. How did you get it down from there? Why did you take it off the rafter?
Martin? Martin!
Mr. Ferguson? Mr. Ferguson!
Martin, let me in, would you please?
Just a moment. Hello, sir.
Hello, Martin. How's Murderer's Row?
Oh, fine. In rare form.
Good, let's go see. I would have come 2 days ago when you first called, but things hadn't been finalized yet.
What things?
I must say, you've kept them up well.
But I have done my best. We get along so well. You don't know what a relief it is to see you. They've been threatening to cut off the electricity because I haven't paid the bill. Think what would happen to the figures.
Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh.
I can't keep it from you any longer.
What, sir?
The best news in the world. Martin, old friend, when I told you nobody would ever want them, I was being pessimistic. The fact is, somebody does. But not just anybody. The Marchand Museum. Did you hear me? Marchands in Brussels. Aren't you pleased? You won't have to take care of them anymore.
But what am I going to do without the figures? I'd die without them.
Oh, come on now, man. You'll get over it. Why don't you go upstairs and prepare us a cup of tea or something while I take some measurements? The Marchand people want the exact dimensions.
All right, Mr. Ferguson. If you're sure that that's how you want it.
I'm sure.
Very well. Very well.
Let's see now. Hicks. 6 feet, 1 inch. And Birkin hair. Hello there, Landrew. Still holding your waxed cord, I see. Be with you in a second. Now then, Mr. Hare, 5 feet, 10 inches. What? What?
There, 2 cups of tea. Mr. Ferguson, I don't remember whether you take cream and... Mr. Ferguson? Mr. Ferguson! Your throat. The cord. Why did you strangle Mr. Ferguson? And the rest of you? I know you didn't have any part in this, but you didn't stop it either. You are monsters through and through, and for that, I am going to punish you. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my saw. And I am gonna cut you into little pieces. Then I'm gonna turn up the heat and let you melt into pools of wax. It's no more than you deserve. Who's gonna be first? You, Landrew? 'Cause it was you who murdered Mr. Ferguson.
It was not I, Martin Sinescu, who strangled your friend. It was you.
No, it was you. You killed him while I was upstairs making tea.
No, mate, it was always you. With my blade, you murdered your wife.
You killed her.
while I was asleep.
You used my axe to kill your wife's brother.
Get away from me, Hicks! Get away from me!
You are the murderer.
Perk, stay back!
You are the murderer. You killed them all.
You lie! You're monsters!
Not so, Martin Senescu.
No!
And here is the latest addition to Marchand's Wax Museum, Murderer's Row, complete with its newest cast member, Martin Lombard Senescu. A remarkable and most versatile man. Who knows what thoughts went through his mind as he dug the grave for his wife, Emma, whom he killed with a knife. His brother-in-law, David, whose skull was split with an axe. And his friend and employer for 30 years, Mr. Ernest Ferguson. We'll never know. We can only guess what fierce devils tortured Senescu's soul and drove him to his destiny. But he has taken his place with the infamous and depraved. Next to Albert Hicks, Burkander, Landru, and Jack the Ripper himself. This way, please.
The new exhibit became very popular at Marchand's, an instant hit. But of all the figures modeled so lovingly in wax, none was ever regarded with more dread than an American named Martin Lombard Senescu. There was something about the eyes, people said, dazed, vacant, as if he had seen too much and come to understand it a moment too late. But they shouldn't have been surprised. It's the look one often gets after a quick walk through the Twilight Zone.
The New Exhibit, starring Joby Cerny with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and Joby Cerny, and written for The Twilight Zone by Jerry Sohl and Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were Jim McCants, Nancy Baird, Richard Hensel, Nick Sandys, Tom McElroy, Christian Stolte, Damian Arnold, Roderick Peoples, Craig Harris, Martin Aestro. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design and custom Foley effects for The Twilight Zone by Cerny American creatives Bob Benson, Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, and Matt Sorrow.